Right, it is Wednesday, so everything has now cycled over to the next events, and we've got the Technodome back. So I kind of wanted to chat about this with you. I did quite well on it last time. Obviously, you get the Techno spin as well, and I'm quite happy because it is what I thought. Everything's carried over from the last time, which is very, very good. So I was concerned a little bit about that when it first came on, but this is the second time the Technodome's come out. I do think it's good. You basically go on for as long as possible. Annoyingly, this one doesn't have the crane on it, but you'll see when I get through to the second one that I normally do a lot better. So if I was going to break the Technodome down for you, it's very simple. Um, I think it's a little bit of a cop out of an update, because all it is PvP again. So obviously you get your discs every day, which is going to help with the milestones, which again stack from the last time. So you can see I've got 16,000 discs. So it kind of stacks infinitely and then it will loop. That's what it normally tends to do. I can't imagine anyone's got 150k yet. So please do comment down below if it does loop. But I'm expecting it to loop around. So it's just another nice event. I mean, I'm not going to knock it because they've added it on top of another event. So it just means there's 2 events each time this cycles round. And I quite like this one with the eggs. So it's a very easy event. Don't get me wrong. So yeah, I would just say Technodome, make sure you do it every day. There's not much thought process behind it. It's kind of down to just how many good characters you have at the time and a bit of luck as well, because when people get revived. So I'm going to jump in, but I want to collect all my bits and pieces first, then we'll go into the Technodome. So we did very well in this guild event. We got to Emerald 3, which is very good. So 1,450 diamonds, 7,600 of the old shards, and 104 of the premium ones, which is quite nice. Where am I in here? So Lord Nathaniel's got 700 million. Have I made the top 20? Yes, I made 20. I'm okay. Claim. Yeah, nice amount of diamonds there. And then we can do my spin. So that basically gave me, I think is it about 7 spins I got from that? Oh no, basically gave me 11 spins. So let's have a look and see if I can actually get anything good. It never normally happens. We did get 2 purples. So that was very nice because it gave me 5 summons. And again, another purple. So I'm not mad about that. 3 more summons. So all of that for free is not bad. Then 1,000 diamonds at the top again. So that's pretty decent. And then we've also got the arena cycles over as well. So again, on this one, I did get demoted, unfortunately. But we've got 1,250 diamonds, 2,400 of the points, and loads more of the pieces. So I didn't get demoted. I just stayed the same, which is fine. Claim that. Now it refreshes, and you can get loads of more stuff again, like that. So it's good. The refresh is always very, very good. And it's just nice. You don't want to sort of not do the arena. Like, I mean, okay, if you miss it for a few days, the world's not going to end. But, you know, it is good. You do get a good amount of stuff from it. So don't not do the arena, basically. Okay, so now let's take a look at the Technodome. So I've done those 3 now as well. So that's given me quite a lot of tasty bits to take away and use. That's kind of why this is like my favorite point when the game does its weekly resets on Wednesday. So you can get so many good stuff from it. Okay, so let's go to the Technodome and see what we can do. So first one are these 3. So you can only use those 3, which is good because I've also got Magus now as well. It does just put in your best characters. Normally, you might as well just leave the ones that they put in because that's going to make the most sense. So, oh, there we go. Confirm. Now it gives you someone random. So this is someone else online. These aren't bots or anything. These are other people's teams. And you can see the rewards as you go through. The more trophies you get, the more discs you get. And that's kind of the point. So there's not a particularly, like, I can't sit here and give you a sort of the best way to do this. Obviously, he's quite nice to have in because he can revive and heal. Then it's kind of just blind luck, really. He's obviously a top tier character, so I tend to put him in. She's not too great, but she's 120, so I'll leave her in as well. So this is kind of what I do. And I leave him, Magus, there to take the damage. So then it's just a job of just, you can either watch or you can just spam through as quickly as possible and just skip all the battles. And that's obviously what I recommend because there's not a huge point of actually watching them. I guess you can sort of study your teams and stuff, but you're limited anyway to the characters you can use. So there's not much you can sort of chip in and do anyway. So it's kind of, I mean, this is an idle game, but this is just another, like, I just say it's like a bot event. You're just sort of constantly mashing to go through, see how far you can get, because you're not really competing with much, if you know what I mean. Like, you're kind of just competing with yourself, because I don't know. Personally, I wouldn't say this is like proper PvP. But it's obviously nice to get as far as possible. But again, it relies very, very heavily on the RNG of the characters you get from the summons anyway. I didn't know fires. So obviously it's saying, so if I take him off now and put someone else in, he'll heal a little bit, ready for the next battle. But obviously, there's good and bad ways of doing that, because what you don't want to do is take your sort of good characters off and then they die. And then, because obviously he does well for the stuns. So I'm doing quite well. Second phase, you get an extra ticket and some discs. So I always try and get myself to the second phase. I've got to the third phase once, and it was a little bit jammy. Obviously, what's happening at the moment is just that Magus is just carrying everything for me. So it's very, very simple, and there's not really anything I need to worry about. You can see here that none of my other people are really actually losing any health at all. So it's still nice and sort of easy just to go through. Again, there's no point in letting them die, so you might as well bring in a couple more people so they heal their max HP. I didn't realise that the first time you played it. So they've died, but they've gone back up now. So now I can pop them back in and keep them going. Obviously, it's important to make... So the thing is, like, it always hits kind of a milestone, like a wall like that. So I was going to say, what I can't do is take out my main character, because then there's no chance I'm going to win at all. So there we go. I got defeated there. A few people got revived. Let's play through with my people here. See what we can do. Again, you can see that I've basically not done anything. 90, 465 trophies, and then you can get your milestones up there as well. So it's a nice, easy process, really. And this one's going to be even better because, of course, I can put all of my main characters in. So this one should be... I'm curious to see how far I can get in this one with my sort of overpowered team. I could put... I'll put Duke up there. I'll move Zeno to the back line. Does it not... Zeno to the back line. Put my 2 tanks up there. I like to have him up there because he's got heal move. And then I'll put on... him as well, like that. So that's the team I tend to go for. But with this, I should be able to get through most of these. I do kind of wish you could just hit a mass raid button, but I should be able to get through most of these without even losing... I lost 1% of health there, and he'll get that back on this one because of the perk I've got on him anyway. So I'll go through this not losing much, but it's important to maintain that fact of dropping a character out. So you can see the Samurai got plus 4% there where I was doing his healing bits throughout the level. Still no one's using. Normally what happens is you hit a brick wall and it just instantly jumps a lot harder. And that's what you'll find. But again, like, this is something you can just sort of, whilst you're going to the loo, just sit down and just spam the skip button. Because it's worth getting all of the extra sort of rewards. And then you can obviously do that special recruitment summon as well. And get characters that you need. I know last time there was a chance to get Zeno. But obviously it's rotated off. So you can obviously save it. And then every, I think, a month and a bit, or however long the rotations are, you can try and go back in when Xeno's there. But yeah, so I'm curious, can we beat what we did last time? We should be able to, because there's basically still no one's actually lost any damage here. So let's see. It probably will stay that way, where no one's going to lose any damage. Why Benji moved to the bottom? Hang on a minute. Why have my people moved? And it's obviously nice to have some healers in as well, because then you're going to keep... So there we go. We lost a bit of damage there. So what you can do now is drop him off, drop him on, drop Duke off, maybe just drop him on so Duke can heal a little bit, because he's one of my favourite tanks, so I don't want anything to go too badly. So that worked nicely. Duke healed up a little bit, so I can drop him back on, take him off, drop Duke on, try and keep a few more people alive, keeping all of my good people healed. 555, that's good. So a couple more people got healed there. And we're going to drop on another healer at the back, drop him on at the front. So again, I'd be shocked if we didn't win this one. Oh, we didn't. Come on. I always hope it brings Xeno back. There you go. So this is I'm gonna get stuck on this one. 555, again, a summon, and 5 of the diamonds. So you can see that it's quite easy, and you can see that these obviously unlock next day. So there are free to do a day, so it's worth doing them. I'm not going to go through this one now with you, but I just want to bring this to your attention and just sort of let you know that it is worth doing these. You do get good rewards for more or less doing nothing. So do make sure you do it, guys. Comment down below, let me know what you think of the Technodome, and I'll see you legends in the next one.